I swear it, Nix. Athera awaits. There he is. Benevolent Lord Uncle Zeus, I have for you another
I'm often shadowed in such offerings. Traitorous Titan Prometheus leads the vanguard of our enemy's forces on Olympus.
I release you. This is the Titan's fault. Struck down. Let's get the lay of the land. Hold still in their shades. Shades, I release you. Feels even sturdier. Where next? Hades. Greater might. Show me the surroundings. Messenger.
This is a proper spooky night. You had something to do with it, right, Em? My heart's...
Should head back out. The barrier's weakening. let us together shine this night, O moon.
The Titans never stood together, even when the gods and Kronos first fought long ago. Your choice? Moon water.
Him again.
Suggest remain. They come. Olympus! Die. Weak. Your cut of the glory.
Great son of Zeus, I offer you this gift of nectar, that it may quench your thirst.
Saves me having to find another bottle for when next I have to...
No trouble at all, thank you.
You made it out before. Cyclops must have caught your scent, though.
That's a ringing endorsement. Though you must be stronger still. Ever considered putting him to the test?
He's not my type. Besides, he's a spawn of the gods, just like you and me. Wouldn't be proper. My work is finished here. Huh?
The valuable is near.
I can do this. Get shocked. You'll be out in no time, Shades. Fetch, Rocky. Thanks, little one. Better. Back to nature.
To think my blessing could be had.
Hail, boatman.
Step right up. So how is it over there across the drink? But it's been snowing. Sounds like a real rotten place to live.
What do you mean, Mount Olympus? The gods themselves quite like it. Enough to want to fiercely defend it from the titan you decided to support. But yes, it's rather cold.
No, I could never settle in a place like that. I like the temperature same way I like my meat. Nice and hot. Nay.
Nap time. Some wool.
If once this was a pasture much like...
Some coins. As planned. Prepare, fishy. It's a bite. And caught. It's a squid. You wretches. Stand down. Return to dust. Need to get closer. And now to set a course. A gift. Last one.
Grow strong under the stars. The stars align.
This is the hidden isle I revealed.
A shrouded glade, shorn.
In you go. Hermes must be in the area. Delivery coming soon.
Hey, what's going on?
Ensnared. Olympus, I accept this message.
That last note you got me was so good. Can't even imagine what it would have been like while I was still alive. Wasn't going to ask for another, but since you're offering...
I'm offering, so here. Maybe it's even better now that you're a shade. You mortals had to eat and drink out of necessity, but nectar helps fulfill a different kind.
The other night, I saw these huge black wings on the horizon. Definitely not a harpy. Could have sworn it was bloody Eris. But...
Well, I'm not at the crossroads either, but unfortunately, Strife Incarnate has been getting in my way. So she should...
Come to think of it, yes. Oh, I was beginning to worry she was here because of something I did. Never occurred to me she was just...
Thanks. Change, of course. Into the sea with you. For you, my dear.
This is just a service job, no need to get all... See all those Chronos ships trudging this way, Witchy? Most of them already...
Next vessel. Solid ground ahead.
Welcome to my boundless, terrifying seas, my niece.
My lord, is this your ship? It is remarkable. Although I fear with all the hostile vessels... Smooth sailing all the same. To dry land.
Thought that was you. Another go? Can't always tell if you're stubborn or just plain, you know. Not that it matters either way.
You're standing between me and my objective, Eris. Or floating. The point is, sooner or later, you'll come...
Oh, but we all make mistakes, right? Spicy. Out of ammo? Now it's my turn. Spicy. Yeah, burn it all down. Kapow! Over here. Blammo! All right, fine. How's that? We're not through! I always get the last laugh, babe.
See you strive. There. This is it. You. Set. Coin for Charon. Come. I'll take this one, Rocky. That light. A little something to soothe.
You praise your uncle, and your uncle, why? He thinks it's really great. I think...
In the name of Hades. Surging on. Fine work as always. Hold still. Itos. Flew off.
Shine ever brighter.
Vitality. Message for me. I accept this gift.
Filthy creatures. Beware ahead. The Titan Prometheus is able to elude me, knowing that I am focused.
He's the Titan of foresight. He knows exactly what we're planning, doesn't he? And can retaliate.
He knows what is to come to some extent, yes. But he can only see outcomes, not read minds. And just... Your brother's favorite. Let us be off.
automaton's going to attack on sight. Always a treat. Fair trade.
Prometheus stole fire from us not for mortal kind.
Don't move.
Why do you care so much for mortals anyhow? Their lives are short, their flesh is weak. Only in death do many of them finally begin to gain some sense.
Any laborer of skill cares for their work. Mortals, poor sods, created in the image of the gods, yet forced to be inferior so that they could never achieve what my master and I now intend.
You mean to say that you fashioned mortal kind, then stole the fire from this mountain for their sake? Absurd.
The truth can be difficult to absorb. Mortals live only to suffer. As I am responsible for that, I sought to take some of their suffering from them. Fly, Itos. As I did.
Revealing his plan.
Inferno! I could not prevent it, do you see?
Silence. Save your troubles for your master Kronos.
It's not my troubles that I mean to save. Agent of change. You, God. I hate you all.
He's gone. For me.
No trace remains now of the Titan of Foresight, or his eagle companion, save for a single
Just no more eagles, please. The summit's just ahead. Here, little fish. That's good. To me. I've got a crystal.
Ahoy!
This storm. What happened here? What are these things? Predictable. Go, Rocky. Good job. Closer to the top. That's God's. Vitality. All these monstrosities. Oh no. Olympus, I accept this message. They'll drown. Look upon me. Be free.
A possible ally.
That's a tail. On my authority. Lightning from on high. Higher up.
Hey!
Hermes, you're here.
You made it all the way up here, that's great! Except what isn't great is Typhon. You've run into him already, probably. A mountain-sized monstrosity and all...
This storm, this infestation. All of this is Typhon's doing then. How did he get...
No easy answers for you, except Gramps brought this on us, all part of his plan. The others can hold fast a while in Pop's palace, but they need your help. I better report to Heck. Be safe.
You too. Whew, good. In the name of Hades. Greater
It is
strength.
I.
For my mother. Let's fish. Mine. This is a lamprey. The father of all monsters. Just a foe. It's just another foe. He's looking worse.
Everyone lend me your strength.
The gods. victory, but still. A void lens.
Finally, the terrifying storm tearing apart the fortress of the gods starts to relent. Perhaps because its monstrous source is nowhere to be found.
At least for now.
Having suppressed the fate-wrought curse confining her within the underworld, the Princess of the Dead is witness to the war that rages in the heavens and the earth. Her aim, to reach the mountain of the gods, and there disrupt the massing forces of their crafty foe. We know for certain she arrives intact, but who can say what happens from that point? Most certainly not I. Not yet.
Return to Shadow now. Well, that was productive. Mwah! We beat the father of all monsters, Phrynos.
You know how late it is?
Mother, you have her hair at least. She seems so different from Headmistress, doesn't she?
So hold on, how is it you're going after the Titan of Time way down below, but he's also attacking Olympus way up top? Is he two separate guys, or just...
Kronos isn't attacking Olympus personally, Dora. He's just sending his legions there. He has a dangerous commander leading the assault. A different Titan called...
A different Titan called... Prometheus? Prometheus?
Yes, the Titan of Foresight. Even you probably know that...
No, it's... I think... Nah, don't worry about it. See you later, Mel.
You sure?
Prometheus.
I'm fine, really. I'll take it. Hail, music maker. My recent history detailed. Salutations. Take care of this one, please. This one.
So now Olympus has to deal with Typhon, huh? Wonder if Kronos made a deal with him or just revived and set him loose. Either way, plan like that takes a lot of guts.
You sound rather impressed. I'm certain Kronos would welcome you into his ranks as well if you just tell him how you really feel.
Hit a nerve? Fine. Doesn't change the fact our enemy outsmarted us. So no need to keep wasting your time up top. Wait, you're not going...
You really think I'm going to leave my family on Olympus to face that monster on their own? You don't know me at all.
Nice knowing you anyway.
A real pleasure.
A moment, goddess. You've Typhon to contend with on that mountaintop, goddess. Our shades say he's near the size of a mountain himself. Please tell me that's hyperbole on the...
Well, to put it in perspective, by my estimation, he's at least 100 times the size of Polyphemus. Though I've not had the opportunity to take his measure properly.
You'll take his measure yet, I reckon. It's what you've done with every other foe you've faced thus far. Our shades and the good witch think it unwise to take on such a threat yourself, but you're not planning to back down.
No.
Good.
Drink of the earth. You'll grow up in no time. Evening?
Here, now.
Has the thin air upon that mountain made you mad, Malinoe? Confronting Typhon of all creatures face to face. Hermes told me everything, save what was going through your...
He's much, much larger than any other foe I've faced, but that doesn't make him invincible. I suspected he'd have a difficult time contending with a small, quick adversary.
I would commend you for the outcome were I not so utterly aghast. The father of all monsters may not be quite so easy to surprise ere you confront him again. Do not.
Yes, Headmistress. No way of knowing how much life force Typhon has. Just have to slay him anyway. Oskion Katoski.
What else?
Domname Sion. So mote it be. By moonlight and the dust of ancient bone, awaken in this cauldron the unknown.
Your intent was true.
Domnaski Traxon.
See that, sisters?
Come, Saver, unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. This'll take a little while. What?
At last, you are prepared, young one.
Commander, what is that? Focus. Judgment. There. I see it now. There. No use. I can't. The wayward son. Eternity. Eternity. The messenger. I'm at my limit. Very well. Let's see what we can do.
May we converse? Your myriad accomplishments thus far are nothing in comparison to that which you now stand to gain, young one.
The patterns on that drapery. The secret gifts of the veil, bestowed on Knight's most dedicated servants. Commander, what are they doing?
Well, let's just say the rules have lately changed. Those gifts, as you refer to them, are yours to earn, provided you can do the stuff the Oath of the Unseen would ask of you, which, as you probably surmised, shall be no simple feat.
Perhaps a test merely of greed and arrogance, to overextend with the Oath.
Come on, don't be such a baby.
You made it from Olympus all this way. I mustn't look.
Cease messing with that thing.
For the realm.
for the realm. Should help me gather bones. I now can remember a keepsake to start with each night. Interesting. The shard. Commencing. The warrior sigil. I was beginning to think this one would never show his face. In the name of Hades.
Ah, a fellow student of death. Perhaps you know me from my work, as I'm increasingly intrigued with yours. Our kin insisted that I act upon the violence now spiraling out of control. So here, first.
Let's do it. For my father. Vengeance. Rocky fetch. Well done. From the forge.
You've seen the size of the bloody monster been clambering up our mountainside, Witchy? I haven't, thankfully, but hearing that he's pretty big in size. Typhon himself. I scarce can keep a steady hand with him about.
All right. Stay where you are. I need to recharge. Such secrets in this stuff. A little pain is all. Beautiful.
Please enjoy. Recently, I found myself unable to detect you much at all, and deduced that you must have completed your forbidden incantation. Thus, the surface is laid bare to you.
Shadow spinner. Such rage it must have felt.
You helped us beat that bloody monster down. Ah, if only I could have seen. You're really something else, hot stuff. Of course, our good friend Typhon's already begun on.
Whither goes the princess, so shall I.
Clear. Shadows take you.
They won't know what hit them. Easy target.
Take me.
You got him. Well done. All clear.
Good evening.
Hard making friends with goddesses, but I have what I need. We can be on our own without feeling alone, you know? I hope you know.
I do know, and feel much the same. When we're not watching one another's backs, we have Selene and Headmistress watching over us. Still, it's always good to see you faced.
You too. Most of my family I can do without most of the time. You're an exception. We may not be sisters by blood, but you'll always be...
Likewise, Sister Ot.
We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey, that's...
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon... It's already within.
Fight on. My chaos curse subsided.
Observe.
As expected. To me. A mother.
Good news is we can now be sure what Gramps had planned for us, but bad news is it's Typhon and he's big. But my pop stopped him once, so how hard could it be?
Now for the test.
Well, well. Had your fill of Olympus for a while? Surpassing me here must be fun.
It's positively pleasant by comparison. But I'll get back to dealing with the father of all monsters soon enough.
Then gather what strength you can in the meantime. For now, the underworld awaits. But Frost flames awaken! Return to fight, sisters! Return to Shadow now.
Yes. Some cinder.
Returned, have you?
Valuable enough.
You cannot help the gods above you now. My legions are vast, and death means little to them.
Your surface legions fight and die for you, yet you hide behind them here. If you're so certain of your victory...
Leadership, my girl, is not about having to do everything oneself. It is about ensuring others share your...
No shortage of fools. Check. The air's thick. Seeds.
You seen that Icarus flying about? At first I took him for some giant ghostly bird, but it's that kid of Daedalus, all right?
spouts again. Worth a shot. Here goes.
Maybe I should, go? Somewhere else? You again. Oh, how thoughtful and all that. You dummy, though. Don't you realize I'm just gonna add this to the...
Sure, it's a gift. You get to decide what to do with it. Perhaps one of the...
Didn't see you come in. Because I can't really see anything in here anymore. I'm sure the water's gonna...
Something's amiss. Such contamination typically never lasts more than a night or two. Have you checked other locations?
You're just saying that to lure me away so you can take my spot. And since when are you an expert on water filtration? No, these types of problems always...
Remember me, Serpent? Out with you, Serpent.
See the size of that terrible Typhon, my niece? It has been so long since last we fought that I dare say he's grown still larger in the intervening time. And sneakier as well.
At last. It seems this message was successfully delivered in utter secrecy. We ought to take more such precautions.
For the battle to come. Be not afraid. Rest easy now. Rocky, use that beak. Thanks, little one. I reached the summit of Olympus finally. They're fighting back against Typhon himself. He's quite enormous, yes. Tucked away. Lord Ares. Lord Ares, I know mortal warriors often would make offerings to you before their battles to the death. I likewise wish to pay you my respects. No mercy for all.
I shall not take such honors without giving in return, especially from one who understands my work. A living weapon such as you ought to have this.
This I accept from you, my lord. In the name of Hades. The will to fight. I've blood to spare. The hunt begins. And caught. I caught a marty.
Specimen procured.
Such a strange journey your creations take, almighty chaos. This particular bottle, for instance, formed after untold eons, only to find its way back to you.
I still possess some of the nectar that your brother once gave to me, when he was dealing with a certain quandary of his. I think that I shall keep this offering close by to that. You follow in his path. It seemed to choose your own way.
Hail, almighty chaos.
Hold on. Paid up.
Gold coins.
Oh, hey girls, guess who? It's the one that got away, that's who. Something you want to know about me, lady, is once I catch him.
That comes as no surprise to me at all. Some sea creatures are famously clingy.
I am not a clam! You take that back. I'll make you take that back. We are Skilla and the Sirens! You can see away since the day you keep coming back here. Now it's plain to see Roxy, you're up!
Won't shut up. The siren's ready room. Closer now. More of those shades. Mourners. Olympus, I accept this message. Now. Something changed about my chaos spoon.
Evolution.
Perish. Phantoms be gone. Olympus, I accept this message. It's you, thank the fates.
Thank the fates.
Please don't give in.
Don't give in.
Let's get there, Monty. The bell. Burn. Enchanted for the night. Here they come. Let me show you the way. Good.
From me to you.
Flame of the hearth. Moonlight, guide us. Cerberus, it's me. Don't you remember? You will stay out of this. Release you.
After a furious and world-shaking clash, the
Feel better, Cerberus. A gift from Night. Now then. Out of the fields, at least. Should I change things up? Here goes. Should be a clear path to the house.
We have not seen you in a little while, my girl.
Denied. Greetings, Father. Father, I'm afraid the matter on Olympus is more dire than we thought. For Kronos reawakened Typhon, who is very, very large, and dead set on destroying the palace of Zeus.
Such a predictable and reckless action on the Titan's part. Although your Uncle Zeus may not be quite as...
You don't seem so surprised. How did you all defeat Typhon before? I've never fought...
Nor should you fight something like him, daughter. Let Zeus clean up his mess. His thunderbolt proved quite effective in the past. Although you'd think that an embodiment of storms and rage would be immune.
I'm not about to abandon our family to face this threat on their...
Then you're in the wrong place. For if you think thwarting the Titan shall stop Typhon in turn, you're wrong. A monster such as that cannot be... Fine, but you cannot stay.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay?
The resting house.
You'll regret this. in the name of Hades. The strength of Earth. Lord Charon, thank the gods. Salutations. I'm home.
Returned from above ground. I understand your latest vainglorious attempt to reclaim Olympus for the gods did not pan out. Perhaps in the moment you witnessed the father of all monsters and all his terrifying stature, you at last
You awakened that monstrosity and call me vainglorious? Typhon is not going to take orders from you or anyone. He'll have nothing left to rule over if he has his way.
No, you gods shall have nothing left to rule over if he has his way, and I mine. Typhon may not be the negotiating type, but we need no agreement. Expire. My forces are as numerous as grains of sand.
Darkness.
This matters not. My plans are already well underway. But time cannot be stopped.
For Hypnos. Impossible.
The sheer wrath of fire-tempered witch Melinoe is such that to describe how she confronted her remaining prey would be to sorely limit the appeal of this tale.
Return to Shadow now? The task proceeds. You knew I could do it, didn't you, Phrynos?
Prometheus, Titan of foresight. Yeah.
Hey, is everything all right with you, Dora? I didn't mean to upset you with talks of Titans when last week.
I'm good, Mel. I don't get mad much anymore, really, and don't get weirded out either. It's just something about the name Prometheus. It's like it meant something to me.
But Prometheus was imprisoned for eons prior to this point, if you remember him.
I'd be ancient history. But I hardly remember yesterday. Don't know how come I'd remember something from that long ago. Not that I do remember anything from then.
Except what?
Just a feeling. But it isn't great.
To victory.
The fates expected this.
Hidden in the wildwood, sheltered by the dark.
I figured that you knew something of the nocturnal arms, Lord Moros. But your connection to Ignia might not have guessed. You once wielded the umbral flames yourself. I revealed an aspect of them that could only be...
Princess, I take it you're not saying this to humor me. So please believe in turn that I have never used the flames before. I know them only by their reputation. Can you be certain that this aspect...
Yes, I think it is. The nocturnal arms bond with their bearers in such a way that their connections to other bearers become almost like shared memory.
Although these glimpses can be both of bearers past and still to come, true? So it may be that I shall bear those flames in some other age in which the realm's in need. I trust the fates must have wanted me to know in advance.
Well, surprise.
What's all the commotion?
Eris, you said before that I don't even know what I'm missing. What did you mean?
Didn't mean your family, that's for sure. Come on, look at yourself. You've never lived a day in your life. That heart beating in your chest, you think it's only there to pump your blood. Just another muscle.
The heart is a muscle. What, should I be out feasting when Olympus is in peril?
Maybe, but you just want everything nice and orderly and predictable and
That's not true.
You sure?
We all have our little rituals to...
Twisting through the dark to find
Apollo would be proud.
The gift of music bestowed.
come here and say the Silver Sisters wait. Moonlight guide you home tonight in
I salute you.
Fresh from the pot.
take shelter from the world above in safety and in solitude.
Good show that time.
May I?
Sheltered by the dark, the Silver Sisters.
On behalf of Eris.
The moon marks her passage silently, watching with
Trade you.
of night above us all, hiding in
Don't have the bones.
keeper of the night. Moonlight guide us home to
Oh, you're up.
Shades of the dead, reagents in the pot. Heed now my plea, become what I have sought. So mote it be.
in safety
Kian Oski.
Interesting.
Lost and ever wandering, stranded after life, a crossroads in the gloom.
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. It'll be worth the wait. This task, why does it fall solely to me?
She is a burden. Had I not sworn to Nyx that I would watch over her children, I'd have cast her out for insubordination.
She's frustrated you haven't given her a chance. Her strength far surpasses mine, and she's trained at least as hard. I've seen it.
Why defend her thus, Melinoe? Her attitude speaks far louder than she. I shall entrust nothing of import to one such as that.
Be well, headmistress.
And you, Melinoe.
I wanted to ask you more about Prometheus. By your own estimation, is he truly mad? And if...
I don't exactly know on either count. He speaks in riddles sometimes, but he doesn't sound as though he's lost his mind. My suspicion is that the forces of Kronos liberated him in exchange for his obedience, but...
But he's no hired thug, is he?
No, I think not. Have you met Artemis out there? I suppose it may be worth repeatedly disobeying orders.
What would you know of it? You really think I'm sneaking out into those woods just to fool around?
Is everything all right between the two of you, at least?
It's fine.
Moonlight, guide us.
Marks her passage silently.
Please don't make me regret this, Eris. But would you like to join me at the...
Wait, the springs are purified again? I've been out of the loop. Surprised I get another invite after last time, but... yeah. So this is what you still do to relax? Hot as magma in this thing. Can we get out?
Permission denied. You'll quickly grow accustomed to the heat. Just try to concentrate on any tensions that you feel and let the waters take them.
Tensions? Me? Babe, I don't need to boil alive in order to cut loose. Though good to know you found a way to bottle tensions up. What happens if you drink this stuff?
These springs are pure, thanks partly to the salts we use. Though even still, I wouldn't recommend imbibing them. Next thing you know, you might be purified as well.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. This is the way I am, down to my very core. And if you don't like it, and brought me in here hoping a nice hot bath was all it'd take for me to change...
Looks like the waters haven't rid you of your tensions yet. Sometimes a hot spring is just a hot spring, Eris. Not everything is an assault on your ideals.
With all of you, I never can be sure. Though this is nicer than the last time. And the heat isn't so bad right now, I guess.
It's perfect.
Ugh, I think I drank way too much bathwater back there. Is this what being purified feels like? Woo!
See you, Eris. Hail, Strife.
Same to you.
Smells delicious.
You have returned!
All grown up. No use. So that's it. Nothing of worth without struggle. By my birthright. Saw effect. Such power hides within.
What was that? Your prize awaits and glory is yours. A third of it, anyway.
Commander?
The 3 gifts of the veil, to be bestowed to one deserving of...
Oh, I don't know. The deed is done.
And now, unto the champion of night, the spoils.
Oh. Commander, is that supposed to be...
It is Night's champion, foretold by fate. She who shall strike fear into the hearts of those who stand against the realm and...
Indeed. And are the other gifts just as, detailed? Either way, I'm not so certain I can handle twice, let alone 3 times the glory, when my task is to...
Ah, so then the fear is getting to you. Do not give in to it, young one. Instead, give in to curiosity about those other glorious gifts. Think of the prestige.
Do I have to decide this instant?
Nah, you take however long you need.
She sure looks strong.
Ain't she a beaut?
Go unseen.
I'll make this count. Olympus. It's not for me to decide how many battles I have left, but knowing I have your support in them means a great deal, my lord. May we achieve all our...
Such nectar often is withheld till victory, although in many ways I feel as though we have already won. I have at least, and to that end, I'll find a moment to enjoy this properly. Word reached us that you defeated the Titan of Time last night, and we were most impressed. But I was left to wonder whether he experienced the throes of agony before the end. Perhaps he eventually can be dissuaded thus. As you wish.
Not now. Do it.
did you, Em? Whenever there's a bloody dust-up, tempers flaring and all that, he will do everything he can to draw it out.
Excellent. I need this.
You again. Blood's boiling still. Gotta get it out of my system. It'll be my pleasure.
Cheers.
Catch.
Come sit and rest your wings. Hello again. So then the gods above are helping you, aren't they? Though why do I even ask? I already know. I've seen these woods light up with all their multicolored messaging.
It's true. Olympus and I share a common goal. For the Titan of Time threatens us all. I should have told you, it's just... I didn't know what to say.
So the fates got me again. I may be a better weaver than all the gods combined, but those three beat me every time. Though don't worry, I won't turn my abdomen on.
Death to Kronos. The shadow spill is back. It's no use. It's gone.
Oh, Kronos warrants every bit of justice you dispensed and more, my niece. I was already...
Right now. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
That foolish Titan. He has awakened Typhon, the most terrible monstrosity that ever lived. I still bear my scars from when we first clashed very long ago. Together we did... Which suits you? Drink deep and persevere.
Okay. Okay.
Stop.
I can use this.
A small discovery.
Rocky, go. Appreciate the help. In the name of Hades. I've run into Lord Hermes at the summit of Olympus, making preparations against Typhon with the rest. Have you been able to cross? So, not for very long.
Breathe. 'Tis not the typical slim figure of the Moonstone Axe. Ah, the aspect of Charon.
Lord Charon used to wield such a thing. I scarce imagine him heaving this around.
Perhaps he did, or hewed off a few heads. If Nyx and the Three Fates entrusted the protection of the underworld to a certain few. Crossblades burn! Sisters, to me! Total eclipse. That's quite enough. Return to shadow now.
Yes. Going down. Ugh, that's cold. Spouts are up.
How diplomatic.
Death to our foes.
One word, the step.
Lord Uncle, I meant no offense. He's angry with me now. Back to dust. it. Not now. More ashes.
Oh, it's you. Look, I have done a lot of thinking, and I've started thinking maybe that these waters aren't gonna clear up.
Forget the waters for a moment. Something's going on with you. Though whether you've done this to yourself or someone else has, I can't say. Have you been clinging to feelings of guilt?
No way. I have never been better. Except when the waters were clear. I have never experienced feelings of...
Thanks. Damn it.
That's another weapon you got. Oh, right.
There. Fishing point there. On the hook. Come on out. I've got a bomb. Chip away, Rocky. Why, thank you.
There was darkness all throughout the underworld, but now Kronos works to reshape the realm to suit his preferences. However, there shall always be darkness here in...
Pure darkness. I'm grateful for this gift. Better. Breathe it in. I can't. An even trade.
The path you face. Your path is set.
Excuse me? Now see here, I'd no intention to offend last time, and never said you were a clam. The least you could do was base your anger and
Would you listen to that, gal? She's still talking about clams, poking fun of a little shell here, huh? Well, let's show her how we deal with hecklers round these. It is showtime!
Blast those sirens.
Oh, hey. Hey, you're up. You were out a while.
I fought past Erebus, down into Oceanus.
The sea. That's the thing with all the water in it, right? I heard it's nice sometimes. Also,
it's a big place.
You're back.
You used to know everything that was going to occur, didn't you, Lord Moros?
Well, imagine it being rather dull, always knowing what's to come. But now I'm no different than you. How do you get by like this?
I'm sure it helps that I don't know it any other way. This must be...
Yes.
Our record keeper there once worked in a secure administrative chamber in your father's halls, if you can believe it, goddess. Must have been quite the
My father must have prized such analytical minds as that one's. Perhaps once all of this is over, the record keeper could return to working in my...
I floated that idea myself, to which the record keeper cowered for some reason and refused to talk to me again. Bit of an odd one, huh?
Probably been through quite a bit.
Return to us. 'Tis fortunate your father's realm is vast indeed, that you may
If we cannot pass directly through Elysium, then we shall make what way we can. Though the fiends that lurk the border of the sea care not for my presence.
God-hating monsters with salt in their veins. The seas covering the...
Come along. Was it always like this? Between you and her?
You've always been naive, princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my...
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed, yes. Order approved. Just checking up on you. Let me see.